Nikon Z6 vs Z7, 5 things you need to know about the new mirrorless cameras. Nikon announced two new full-frame mirrorless camera, the Z6 and Z7, last week, which will look to take on Sony's highly regarded A7 range. Here are 5 things you need to know about the cameras, lenses, specs, price, and release date. Nikon has launched two new full-frame mirrorless cameras, the Z6 and Z7, alongside some new NIKKOR Z lenses. In addition to being the first mirrorless cameras launched by the Japanese camera maker, they are also the first to adopt the Z-mount. It is a new larger diameter mount which Nikon believes will unlock greater potential for lens design and capabilities in optical performance. So, with these new Nikons being released soon, here are 5 essential things you need to know about the cameras. Lenses at launch, adapters, and future lenses. Nikon's new Z-mount has a whopping 55mm inner diameter and 16mm flange, which should allow some bright, high-performance lenses to be developed for it. From launch, there will be a choice of 2 lenses and a mount adapter, which will allow glass from other camera brands and lens makers to be used with the cameras. The kit lens, which is an option to purchase the camera with, is the NIKKOR 24-70mm f4 zoom. A 24-7mm lens is a good all-rounder, which most photographers should consider having in their camera bag. However, being f4, it may struggle in low light and also might not be able to achieve amazing bokeh. Having a consistent aperture will, at least, however, allow you at least to keep setting the same when zooming in and out shooting video. The other lens available from launch will be a 35mm f1.8 wide-angle prime lens. The 1.8mm should be a great street and landscape photography sense, and the low aperture will allow it to achieve some great shots. It is a relatively wide lens, but it shouldn't experience much phasing around the edges like a 10mm or an 18mm sometimes can. Nikon also says that the image is still sharp in the peripheries, even when it's set at its widest aperture. The camera maker also says that its new multi-focusing system achieves quiet, fast, and accurate AF control, as well as high image forming performance at any focus distance. There's also a 50mm f/1.8 lens that will be available in November. Much like the 35mm, it should be fast and produce some really sharp images. While these are likely to be some solid lenses, it's not really the most inspiring or diverse lineup to launch a new camera and mount with. Nikon has, however, embraced this by introducing the FTZ adapter, which will allow fully compatibility with other Nikon lenses and also third-party lenses from other brands. This means that lenses should autofocus and even handle with auto exposure correctly. Nikon will also be launching subsequent Z-mount lenses over the next 2 years. So far it has revealed 9 specific lenses it will be releasing after the launch of the cameras. These are: 2019 NIKKOR Z 58mm f/0.95 s/Noct. 20mm f1.8 mm 85mm f/1.8 mm 85mm f/1.8 mm 24-70mm f2.8 mm 70-200mm f/2.8 mm 14-30mm f/4 2020 50mm f1.2 24mm f1.8 mm 14-24mm f2.8 mm. It is worth noting the names of the lenses after the NIKKOR Z 58mm f/0.95 s/Noct are subject to change. The NIKKOR Z 58mm is also one of the most interesting new lenses that the firm will launch that will fully exploit this new mount. It has an incredibly low f/0.95 aperture, which should make it the fastest NIKKOR lens of all time. The lens will also be an absolute bokeh beast, as that immensely low aperture will let so much light into the camera. It should allow you to achieve really sharp focus and separation between the subject and the background. Nikon says that the 58mm will be positioned at the very top of the S-line range. Price point. Being the flagship mirrorless to be launched by Nikon, the Z7 comes with a price to reflect this. To buy the body only you will have to fork out $3,399 in the UK. Adding the FTZ adapter will take your total to $3,499, while the 24 to 70mm will bump costs up to $3,999. The cost for the total package will be $4,099. Prices for the Z6 come in considerably lower than the Z7, with the body costing $2,099. Adding the adapter will cost you an extra $100, while the lens bumps the package up by $600. To buy the camera body, lens, and adapter you will have to pay $2,799. Release date. The new Z7 mirrorless camera will launch in late September along with the 24 to 70mm lens and FTZ adapter. The 35mm prime lens will also make its debut in late September, while the 50mm won't launch until late November. If you opt to buy the Z6 camera, you will also be waiting until late November before you can pick one up. Key differences. Both cameras share a lot of the same DNA. They both include a backside illumination CMOS sensor and the Z-mount with 55mm width and 16mm flange distance. They also both adopt a hybrid autofocusing system with focus points that cover approximately 90% of the imaging area, which means that it should offer quick, accurate, and precise focusing. However, the Z7 has a whopping 493 focus points, while the Z6 has 273 focus points, which will enable broad coverage from both cameras. They also share the same electronic viewfinder, which is comprised of a 3,690K OLED panel and which the firm says won't lag and will have accurate colors. An 8.0 cm 3.2-inch, 2,100K touch-sensitive LCD monitor, with a tilting mechanism also features in both cameras. The touchscreen functionality will allow for quick and straightforward settings changes in the Nikon interface, which has been carried over from other Nikon cameras. A little OLED screen has also been embedded into the top of the camera, which will allow you to quickly check settings when shooting. Both cameras are also weather-sealed body with the same level of strength and durability as the D850, so they will be able to survive if it starts raining or when it gets dusty. The Z7 and Z6 support recording of not only full-frame 4K UHD, 3840x2160/30p movies using the FX-based movie format, but also full HD/120p movies. High-speed shooting models are also available, with the Z7 offering 9 fps while the Z6 offers 12 fps, and both cameras also have Wi-Fi capabilities and Bluetooth for quick transfers. Z7 is the top model in the current range and benefits from 45.7 MP and 64 to 25,600 ISO range, which should offer super detailed pictures and support in low light. The Z6 comes with 24.5 MP and an ISO range of 100 to 51,200. Battery life. Batteries and battery life. Both use the same NL15 batteries, which official figures claims will allow you to take 330 shots with the Z7 and 310 shots with the Z6. Speaking at the London launch event, Nikon revealed that they had managed to achieve up to 600 shots on a single charge. Despite this, it still pales in comparison to the might 1,840 shot battery life of the monstrous D850. Batteries can be charged using a separate charger or by using a USB-C cable.